Dave Taylor here with a hop plant update. I just wanted to document today, really, that today, April 22nd, 2012, and this is unheard of. I have hop shoots that are higher than knee high. These are, sheesh, how much is that? 2 feet? These are 2 feet high already. This here is the Hallertau hop variety, and this particular hop hill is 6 years old now. And what I've done with it is I actually every spring I do this. It comes up vigorous, just like asparagus, and you cut back every single one except you save about 8 of them, and maybe even later you take that back to 4 or 6, because you really only want to have 2 or 3 hop bines to climb each string, and I've only got 2 strings on here. I just do this for, well, I do this for fun and for home brewing purposes. I really only get 1 batch out of each plant per year, but I've still got some from last year that I haven't even used yet, because I don't brew all that much anymore. But just wanted to document that, holy cow, in April we've got 2 feet of growth already. This is just unheard of. This is as early as they've ever come out, and we have no chance of freezes anytime in the future in the 10-day forecast, and I wouldn't expect that there would be. So, but like I said, actually I need to take some of these out, because I just noticed today I had another 2 growing over here on the side. I don't know if you can see this, but maybe you can. There's a little one growing over there, and I think I want to keep that one. There's another one over here. I want to keep that one because they tend to grow in bunches. You know, you get 6 of them out of the same hill here, and they're going to want to soak up all the same nutrients and water out of the same spot. So why not spread it out a little bit? There is one that's growing separate over here, so I'm going to keep that guy. But as far as these other, there's 6 or 7 of them over on this side right here. I'm going to take that down to just probably 3, something like that, maybe 4, and then cut the rest off. More of them you cut off, the higher the other ones are going to get. And height is everything in a hop plant. This post here is 13 feet high, and every year those will get all the way to the top, and then they'll just loop the loop. They want to keep growing as high as possible, and the higher they get, or I guess the longer they get, I guess I could say, the more hops are produced. So you don't want to have, 12 hop vines climbing up 2 strings, because they won't get as tall then. So they're not going to crop as nicely for you, in theory, I guess. So that was the German hop, the Hallertau. This here is the Cascade. This is an American hop variety that tastes kind of like, grapefruity. This one was planted in 2007, and you can see this one's a lot smaller, and that's because it grows in the shade of a huge maple tree for more than half of the day. There's the sun up there. That's a big 200-year-old maple tree. So this one grows in the shade more than the other one does, so it's never grown as vigorous as a result. But I do have some good growth on there already. Let's That's the best angle there. I guess I'll just sit down. These are each not quite a foot, maybe some of them are a foot high. And the difference between Hallertau and Cascade is pretty significant as far as how they grow and everything. The Hallertau, I really only get, you know, maybe 15 or 20 shoots that want to come each year. But on the Cascade, I get hundreds of them. So what I've already done is, right where these are growing right here, right back in here, this is the main rhizome, and you probably can't see, but there's all these little knobby things. There's actually one here that I just snapped off, but just hundreds of them want to come out of there every year. And what you have to do is cut off 90% of them or more, and just select the few that are the most vigorous, if possible. Or, you know, I guess it's a bit arbitrary at first, but you just gotta select a few, because otherwise they'll all grow just fine, but they need something to climb, and they'll crowd each other out if you only got a couple of strings like this. And honestly, I don't need that many anyways. So what I could do, and actually I should show you this anyways, is cut part of that rhizome off and give it to friends. And that's kind of what I'm doing over here. Is I know there's a piece outside of this fence that I've built. There's a couple here, there's a couple there that are growing in the grass, and if anybody wants them, gosh, I'll just chop them off and give them away. I'd have to dig them up out of the ground a little bit, but yeah, I can give some away. Same story on the Hallertau. There's a couple growing right here, if you can see them. Yeah, they tend to be kind of purple when they first are starting to grow. This one definitely is. Yeah, just chop those off and give them away to people. They grow like weeds, you know. So anyways, that's my hop hills. Just growing against the side of the garage. You want to grow these on the south face of a building, and give them something to climb up, because they want to grow about 25 feet high every year. If you have something shorter, it's fine. They'll just loop the loop at the top. They'll just continue growing and bend over and climb right back up themselves. You know, whatever is available. If you have a fence or you know, any kind of fence or any kind of trellis system, they just want to climb. So what I could have done is plant them all along this fence, and especially back there, it'd provide a little privacy, but I haven't done that. So that's the hop plants.